I'm here!
Before clocking out, Dre is told by Douche Jeff that he has more things to finish, causing another altercation.
Oh, I forgot Bay around, so you got a little extra hot. Forgot about that. You worry about Earl, dude. Put your hands up. Oh, yeah?
Oh my god! Woo!
What you doing, man? What you doing? You had an attitude all day, and you put your hands on my employees? Take your nut ass back out there and sell them Knicks and Reggie. I told you.
Wait.
I said everything.
He said mix a Reggie?
Put your hands on my employees? Take your nut ass back out there and sell them Knicks and Reggie. I told you. I said everything.
He's selling Reggie out here? That is deplorable.
Snap. Snap. You see that, right?
Final Fantasy, this girl's is dancing, get it while it's hot. Final Fantasy.
Wait, what?
Couldn't have stashed it right if he found it, Dre.
You went through my whole room. Think I knew you was gonna take my shit?
You left your door open
I ain't got no bread.
while you were counting.
Touch the word though, I got like a cutie left.
You got how much left?
Oh shit.
Yo, don't play with me. You got this New Jersey on. You getting all this money.
Chill out, bro.
I'm joking with you, man. I only got the clip in here.
What?
Yo.
I'm gonna come through later on to get that bud from you, alright?
Alright, next time make sure you leave that gun at home, fool. Thought you was gonna shoot me.
What type of unstable?
Where that bum at?
He's not here.
Your van in the driveway, you had to see him.
He just parked it on the block and put the keys in the mailbox.
With the realization that Lenny is completely out of the picture, Dre's mom asks why he never gave her any of his drug money. Dre, assuming she would just give it to Lenny anyways, he reminds her that they were both played. But stealing Dre's money and going MIA wasn't the last shady thing he did to them.
He was really going crazy in there like that? It was like a high school cafeteria fight in there. Are you sure Dre's your type of killer? Because he's starting to sound like mine.
Girl, you trying to be funny.
I'm just keeping it real. Alright.
She's like, this is why we ain't cool, because
Would you mind?
you a whore. Click.
Bye.
Click, yep, click. She ain't good. She ain't a friend.
With no job, Dre is trying to make up for the stolen money by selling his bike. When a buyer shows up, he gives the dude attitude with each question asked, but I don't think his reaction is too justifiable.
Look, didn't the ad say it run good? You got the cash or not?
Damn, I like
The ad
fuck.
says 43. But I don't like your attitude. I think I'm gonna get it for 23.
Oh shit, he pulled a gun out. Like, what is
I
this?
ain't joking. Since you think it's so funny, it's 23 or free now.
Damn, he like, just take the goddamn bike.
Give it to for 23.
Like, I'm calling the cops. I'm like, he's like not fazed by this.
Dre pays Polo back with his bike money, and for some reason Kay is still in the dark about Dre's dealing. But back at home, Dre's mom finds out they have been squatting the whole time, meaning there was never any landlord, and they need to vacate the premises like yesterday.
So how I got the keys and my boyfriend done paid first and last month rent?
Unfortunately, ma'am, it just seems like you're the victim of a scam.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Like, how?
While packing, Dre's mom lets him know of the situation. Dre vocalizes his opinion about Lenny again, but his mom wasn't having any of it. Dre then gives her some money for a hotel. He also reminds her about what they went through during Hurricane Katrina, and how they helped each other even though neither of them could swim. Also, they should start saying I love you more often. Chubbs drops by with news of a bike he found on the cheap side, so the two venture off to where the guy is selling the bike. They ask the bike-related questions that didn't seem to add up. So the guy goes,
Look, man, it ain't stolen.
I know.
Do I look like one of them South Philly boys breaking into houses stealing bikes?
Oh, yeah?
Racist.
We're back with Polo and the gang while he talks to some member from his old Dallas crew over the phone. One of his friends asks why he isn't on good terms with him, and Polo's reason is because of his chain or something vague, so just more wasted scenes, I guess. Then we jump to them being outside of the garage, and their main topic is social media, so even more useless, poorly acted dialogue. And then this.
Another montage, I'm sure. Yep.
Hey, Mo. Where they at, huh? You know where they at. They're afraid of this free smoke, bro. Man, they need to get to it, man, so we can make this happen. And for all this, I could be home with his baby mother right now. Oh, you be messing with his baby mother? And you know it. Man, I got the sister, man. That's my boy. Hey, we lit. Yo, why you never tell me about the sister? Why you never tell me about the baby mother? You right. Yeah, man.
Who cares? Who cares? This unrelated banter? Who cares?
So apparently that intro was for the Dallas crew. I don't know about you, but it's way too late into the movie to be adding any type of rival.
Nope. Yeah, I'm about to be it. Are y'all ready to get to it? Got your
Right.
bag? No, we got our bag. No, I got my money. Well, first things first. Y'all know the rules of the pack. No worms in the front, so that means your mans can't come, and he can't come neither. DC ain't got no rules, dog. Get on your bike and let's go, man.
Oh my god. How long did... Oh, fuck.
So another wheelie montage ensues with about 10 to 15 minutes left into the movie. I'm not sure if it's a race or a trick contest, but they argue about it long enough for undercover cops to come. But luckily, no one gets taken away.
Don't leave your bike on my bike, Mo. Okay. You good? Got you. Don't worry about it. Appreciate it. It's over there. Food.
This is weird.
What, Dre? Stop calling my phone.
I'm not gonna stop calling until you give me a chance to explain myself.
It's not much to explain, Dre. You beat up Earl, and then you pushed me to the ground.
You know I wouldn't hurt you on purpose.
Ain't you supposed to be riding or something?
The ride over with. Police split up the pack. I lost K and Polo. Now with some DC dude. And some dude named Lou's Garage.
Alright. Just send me your location. We can just talk in person.
Alright. Hope I see you soon.
Are they gonna rape him?
Ooh. Hey, where you get that bike from?
I bought it while I was up.
You brought it? It's too bad.
You brought it?
I'm just saying.
You bought it.
Bought a stolen bike, or you stole the bike.
Stolen bike.
Either way, it's coming with me.
You tripping. You crazy if you think it's going like that.
It's going like that. And you made me drop the day too?
What?
Oh yeah, you definitely hit. That's coming with me.
What you talking about? You tripping.
Man, that bike coming with
Man,
me.
it ain't coming nowhere.
Man, look, you all close to my face, man.
Wait. They didn't even write it. And they just conveniently came like 5 minutes later. Tell them you love them every day. Rip. Does she know her son's dead?
Hello?
Hey, what's up, baby?
Why are you calling me?
Listen, I heard about Drake. So come by the apartment earlier, but decided to call first.
I don't live there.
Nor was I ever supposed to. But you knew that.
That was the play. And at the end of the day, you and Dre would have been thanking me.
Thanking you.
Trey would have never thanked you for anything.
You know, before Dre died, he told me he loved me. And I didn't even say it back.
But he taught me something better.
What a little 17-year-old hustler gonna teach you?
He taught me that I need to love myself.
But I will never let you or any other man for that matter
Ever manipulate me again.
What you gonna do without me? What you gonna do without Lenny?
See, Lenny, you don't get it. That shanique is gone. I don't need you. And my new life starts today. And it starts like this.
Like what? Hello? This bitch just hung up on me?
James, who hung up on you?
What's up, baby? Ex-girlfriend. Had to curve her. You know you're my only one, baby.
Oh, you're so good to me.
You got that title on?
Yeah, here it is.
Yeah, baby. Let's go. Roll. Get in the car.
Welcome back, Shaniqua.
Thank you, Mr. Fisher.
Looks like you got the job.
Oh, wow. I really appreciate it.
I'm sure you're going to make us proud.
You know what? Well, that's over. It's canceled. We're gonna move on.
A Bike Life story left me feeling underwhelmed, which I'm sure wasn't their intention with the whole always tell your loved ones how much they mean to you, because it might be their last BS. It's kinda odd to add a little food for thought to this anemic film. The plot, or lack thereof, was mainly a day in the life type of story, but a story that didn't really need to be told. It's about the new kid Menigan with the bike lifers of Philly. Nothing too complex, and very easy to follow. They tried adding twists and drama, but everything kind of seemed like it was taking a backpedal to their main goal, which was to merchandise. I noticed that logo more than anything in the video, and each scene seemed brief and yet dragged on longer than needed. It was formulaic, just this repetitive cycle of Dre outside, now he's home, now cut to a different character, wheelie montage. By 30 minutes, I was sick of it.
I really don't give a fuck.
The movie would add to the plot or the story without having any payoff. The characters all just seem like cardboard cutouts of actual people, so one-dimensional, I couldn't be bothered to remember any of them. Speaking of the characters, the acting was subpar at best, with maybe Akil and Kay being the only decent characters. It was hard to watch a group of people just say things and try to be themselves, which I'm sure was something said during filming, but it still wasn't convincing. I also wanted to point out how stale the chemistry between Jay and Akila was, and how Dre and his mom seemed more like an older sister, younger brother dynamic than a mother-son relationship. It could be because of the age difference, or the lack thereof, that didn't work for me. I didn't really like Dre, which is always a detriment to the story when the main character isn't very likable. Most of the characters were bland or borderline annoying. They made an obvious villain to make up for how poorly thought out the other characters were. I took a look at the production budget, which was an estimate of $200,000, which may sound like a lot of money, but it's not. And to show the difference, I looked at Biker Boys, which came out back in 2003, which had a budget of $24 million. Which I'm sure went into other things besides just filming. But regardless, a Bike Life story has flat, unimaginative filming. I could find better cinematography on YouTube. Everything is filmed from the same angle. Even the wheelie montages are filmed in the same angle as the dramatic shots. No contrast in light or color, everything's just boring. Now, before I give my review, I wanted to read some other reviews I found on the page itself that I thought were kind of interesting. Awesome movie. Always remember, make sure your bike has a title. None of that bill of sale crap. I hope he makes a part 2. Great story about what affects inner city youth in the bike life culture. It was good to see normal people performing a movie. Excellent job. I like that the movie incorporates real writers. Kudos to the writer Kimi Chi Harris for a strong storyline with an impactful message. Dope to see Amazon giving the world an opportunity to delve into the world of inner city bike life. Great movies and very familiar people. It is a great way to connect to the local community and bridge gaps. I would like more positivity in it. More for the youth to look up to. Keep the core themes though. Also, y'all didn't have to take out Dre. He had a good character. Execute the role. I support the production. Bikes brings bonds. Bikes ups, guns down. Dope movie has a great message behind it. Wanted everybody to watch this. Hashtag at bike life. Well put together and excited. 100%. Great film, some great writers, and an even greater storyline, along with some hurtful realities. 2 thumbs up. Chubb's character was fun to watch. Dre's mom was a good actress as well. The storyline was exceeded by expectations, and the bike life scene were awesome. It had a good message too. This is definitely going to be the iconic bike life movie. Oh wow. Um Great movie for it to be everyone's first time. It is a must for part 2. Please. I like the story and bike riding good too. Dope movie. Great job to cast and crew. Hashtag bike life. Great movie. Love the real life type of vibes and is very interesting. 10 out of 10. All day long. Mr. Biz and Free the Peeps. Did they thang. For real, for real. Waste of time, no motocross, no story. Very impressed. Great movie. I had to force myself to finish the movie. It was bad from beginning to end. Great movie. Great job, Mr. Business. The acting was horrible. The writing was rushed and lazy. Very well done, and ending is crazy. Been waiting for this for a while. Was definitely worth the wait. There's part 2? We have been waiting a long time for a movie like this, and it came out amazing. It's a great bike life movie. Must watch. Support the bike life community. Before I read the reviews, I was left thinking, who is this movie for? Who's the main demographic? It's not really an action-packed movie. The drama will serve you lukewarm, and I was bored during the bike scenes. However, there is a large bike life following, so this movie would be considered a niche film, but doesn't make up for how bad it was. So with that, my rating is a 1.5 out of 5. Again, I want to thank everyone for joining my channel, subscribing. I hope you all enjoy this movie or enjoy this review as much as I didn't enjoy the movie. But I still recommend everyone go out and watch the movie for themselves and make their own judgment. It did take me a while to edit this video, not because it was hard, but because the movie itself is just really boring. But that's my personal opinion. But the video as you can see, that's me by the last wheelie montage, because I just felt like I was in a reoccurring nightmare. So the only thing that you can do is just fucking press on, I guess. I don't know. But again, thank you guys for subscribing. I hope you enjoyed this video, and please recommend other movies for me to watch and review. And I do have some other videos coming up, so just look forward to all of those, and like and share.